Good morning. Um, I just finished watching the Tim Sykes webinar, so he was looking for a dip buy on KBLB. Really hoping my computer does not crash. I am in OTLK. I've been watching it since yesterday. Mark Kirk dip bought it at, or not, I don't know if he dip bought it, but he just bought it at like, I think was it the 150 area or before that, and I was looking at it 150s. And so I've literally been watching this the whole time. Take a look at the daily chart. I'll do like another video about it, but I looked at it like, okay, 175, then 270, so it's moved $1, and it's holding half of its highs, I think, because that's $1, right? So let's do, what's its high today? 272. Oh, here, 160 was the low. Well, where was the open? 180. So let's do the high of 272 minus 180 equals 92. Divided by 2 is 46, plus the open. 46 plus 180 equals 226. So 226 is the halfway point of the spike. And this, you see where this candle holds this, is right around there. And then it went up and it touched again right at this level in the 220s. And we have VWAP support. Now, little greedy me, right? I was like, oh, let me get in here in the 260s. And I said, no, 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 no. Sit down and shut up. And I said, it always comes back down to VWAP. If it doesn't come back down to VWAP, then you missed a play. Chill out, do nothing, sit there, breathe, pretend you're in Lamaze class even though you've never been pregnant. That's my dog. He snorts and like growls in his sleep. I love him. He's been sitting next to me for like hours. We're gonna go to the dog park later. Anyway, what am I talking about? So yeah, always above VWAP, cool. I'm also using 5-minute candles. And I'm making like, okay, so this is my trend, or not trend line, but this is like my, what are these lines called again? Lines. So this was like the first spike, broke out. Is anything, yeah, it touched right over here, back on this line, so it became support, broke out again. We touched back on this, which this became support. So 233. So literally I'm up a few cents, trying to be patient. I know that it's midday. I'm not expecting much. I'm how am I feeling? I'm a little bit nervous, but not by much. I only have 100 shares, so my whole position is like $233. I'm just trying to see where it's going. Now, what is my risk level? People have said to me, oh, your risk level is too tight. Like I get spooked out a lot. So I guess I would say that I think my risk level should be like in this 220 area, you know? That's 10 cents a share pretty much if I go to 223 from where I am. Or I could say, let's say it's VWAP, so 222, 223. Or if I really want to push my whatchamacallit, risk level, $2. I don't know if 30 cents a share is good. I can do like 10 cents, or even this little guy, this candle, where this candle is holding up everything, that's like 215, because it also touched back here, so maybe I could say 213, so that's 20 cents a share. But I think that I'm using this level, of like 228, 227, kind of keeping a tight leash on it. But there is VWAP there at 221. I mean, 221. So I don't know. I think I'm still trying to figure out how to set a good risk level. So I'm going to zoom in here. So, it has not, like, it's dipping below my candle. Well, not exactly. Let me see, actually. Let me go all the way in. Because what I like about the 5-minute chart is that I really look at the wicks. So, we're here, and then this wick is a little bit higher. but now this wick is a little bit lower, but it's still not as low as this guy. So I will say that this guy, is letting me know about the trend, I guess. 231, so I'm down 2 cents a share. It's still above VWAP. It is midday. It is a low float. Someone said in the chat room it's about 6 million instead of 3. It's traded a bunch today. Oh yeah, if you look at the daily chart, and Huddy was talking about their warrants here, and then Mark was talking about price action. Price action trumps fundamentals in a way. So I'm trying to be patient with it. And I think the next level for it is in the threes. If you look at the daily chart, let's actually look at the daily chart. I'm honestly afraid to move because my computer is like hanging on a string. No. So it's a bad sushi chart. It had record volume yesterday. The news is pretty much about it, being an earnings winner, but by only 8 cents. So it's probably a hype play, in my opinion. So I think this is called a gap fill play because there's a big gap down here and then it's trying to fill the gap. The gap is up in like 317 area. So this is the record volume yesterday. Yes, yeah, today's the 17th. So record volume yesterday. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just kind of like, I was kicking myself a lot because I said to myself, oh, try 500 shares at like 150. Yeah, I could have made back like, so many losses that I've had. Like literally, my losses are like in the 2 grand area. I could have made like such a nice win back. I'm up a penny. So I don't know what to tell you. This was the other thing that we were watching, KBLB. I looked at it on the 5-minute chart. I saw that it kind of bottomed here in like the 2432 area, but now it's dipping below it. I don't like this type of play. I'd rather do like, like a runner. This one is like, okay, cool, it's gone up and now it's time for a dip buy, but I'm not that good at that stuff yet. This one's just been like a solid uptrend, I guess. So I don't know. You know what I said to myself? I said, like, just make back like $5 so you could cover your commission and it won't cost you anything. Like, I wouldn't care. At least I'm trying it, But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, and look at this thing. Now I'm up 5 cents a share. I don't know. So what are my thoughts? Like, I think that, I've seen it many times before where they come back to VWAP and they retest the highs. So I guess that's my plan, 270s, that'd be awesome. I'll probably get out before, like if I'm in at 233, maybe my goal would be 20 cents, right? Got some big seller over here. Disappears sometimes. The thing that's making me feel good is that it is a low float. So I guess those are all my thoughts about it. Not sure. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm up 10 cents a share right now. Almost. Maybe it's perking, who knows. Oh, your leash. Yeah, I'm up 10 cents a share. So that's cool. What else is new? Not much. Just watching this thing. Something that I've started to do is there's this guy on TikTok. He looks at he talks about how he was really poor in the beginning. He came here as an immigrant, like, he's just like looking for ways to make money. And he actually taught me that, look at all your dollar bills because there could be flukes in the serial number. and that way, if you have a fluke or a weird number, you could put on eBay, and they're collectors. So that's a cool little thing that I now do. Like every time if I give like a 10 and I get change back, I feel like, like it's a lottery ticket, and I'll sit there and look at the dollar bills and see if I have any weird numbers. But, I think they're pretty rare. I wonder what this stock is going to be like in the afternoon. I don't want to just sit here and look at it, but at the same time, like, I don't really have anything better to do, but it will be midday trading. You know what I realized about myself too? Oh, the book that I'm listening to, audiobook wise, which is also a trading book, is, and I prefer audiobooks because I can just walk and go with it. What is this? Extraordinary Popular Delusions and the Madness of Crowds. That's about like hype. I only got a little bit into it. So this is going up. Do we have any supporting areas here? I would say maybe like this is where the point where these guys have touched is where this is. But it's not above this point, so I don't know. Not sure, not sure. Wow, man, that would have been so cool. So cool. And I test bought KBLB at only 1,000 shares at the level where I saw that it was, pulling back up again. So that was cool. So yeah, a lot of sitting here. What else is new? What else? What else is new, pup? Any news? I don't know. I think that's all. I think I'll post an update later. And watch my shopping coupon videos, okay? That's my new little passion. Bye.